Hey, how's it going? Today is going to make a short video about budget drones. I'm definitely not a drone expert. A few months ago I knew nothing about drones, but if you're like me, if you're probably just getting started, you probably watched hours and hours of YouTube videos, read reviews for different brands, different prices. And the very first drone I bought was a Holystone HS600, and there were some issues with that. The batteries would sometimes only last 5 minutes. The camera didn't work very well, so I sent that back right away. And then I got to start searching again. This is an Elvoy ZRC L200. It's a Pro Max version. One of the differences, it's got the obstacle avoider, which doesn't work anyway, apparently. So this is really a budget drone. I got this one on Banggood. I paid $160 for it Canadian, and that would be quite a bit less American. And mine I got the extra battery, and I got the carrying case for it as well. You can get it without that. And if you got it without that, it's probably like less than $100 US or around that. And if you watch any videos on this is really popular. A lot of people have it. So I'm just gonna say, like, right off the bat, if you're buying a drone, something you really think you'll get into, don't buy something like this. Just save your money and buy like a DJI or a FIMI or like Petantic Atom or Seafly Mini 2, something like that. That's good quality. This is not very good at all. But for the price, it's pretty good. So I'll just give you a little rundown here. I think it's about 220 grams roughly. And here's the box. And here's your little gimbal cover, which is pretty cheap, but it works really well, surprisingly. And here's your gimbal. It's a 2-axis gimbal. So you got your up and down movement. And this axis right here, you just don't have this way here. And this one does 2K video at 30 frames per second, and it really is 30 frames per second. I checked it. But this one has a really small sensor. I think it doesn't say on there. If it does, I can't read it. But it's really, really tiny little sensor, so it doesn't perform well in many lighting conditions. When it's sunny out, you get bad areas around where the sun is shining, and you just don't see much detail with it, like all budget drones really. So you open this one up. You just got your front legs and your back legs. Your micro SD card goes right here. There's no sensors on the bottom. There's your power button right there. And I got a 64 gigabyte in there right now. And your battery goes right here on the back. And this battery is, I think it's 1600 milliamp hours. 7.4 volt. I don't think it says on here, but I think I read it in the manual. And to get this in, you really gotta, it doesn't click in place, it just pushes in place. You just gotta push it in tight and hope it stays in. And it's a micro USB charging port right here. My thumb is there. Like I said, that's your obstacle avoidance sensor, but I don't have. And it comes in this case, which is decent. It's just foam. It's like an extra battery in there. Up here's the mount for your phone, and there's a little manual here. The app is VS GPS Pro. It's not a very good app, but it does the job, I guess. So your manual and screwdriver, propellers already changed a couple. So here's another thing I don't like about it. This controller is really, really cheap. You can't put your phone in here unless you got a really small phone. And this one takes micro USB charging as well. Here's your antennas right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's no wire. It's just fake antennas. So I don't know why they just didn't leave them off. And there's your phone mount. So that clips in here. And it's something I really don't like. It does, you know, it's pretty flimsy, but it does work okay. It's just, they should have made this at a folder over and out of the way, but it does work. And this one is really, really slow at picking up satellites. You need 10 satellites for this, for your GPS. Your range, I think it says in the manual, like your range is about 3,000 meters. I'm not sure if that was fly distance or the range your remote is, but the furthest I've had this drone out, and I've flown this a couple dozen times, I've had it about a couple months now. The furthest I got this, according to the screen, was almost 2 kilometers, 2,000 meters. And I can tell you it's nowhere near that. It's probably 2,000 feet. Like, I'm guessing like 600-700 meters tops. As far as you get, this will go, and then we'll just freeze up. And it did return home every time though. And just take this off again. And the batteries, the flying time in the manual and on the website for the batteries says 21 to 25 minutes. I think it says 21 on the site or in the manual and 25 on the site, one or the other, or vice versa. And the longest I've ever had this running, had this up, was like 12 minutes or so, 10, 12 minutes. When you get, if I start a video, as soon as I put it in the air, after 10 minutes, you're down to like almost probably 1 bar left. And I usually stop after 10 minutes, maybe fly it up again for a few minutes, and make it 2 or 3 minutes. So 10, 12, 13 minutes tops for this. And I've crashed it quite a few times, but it survived. It just broke a few propellers. Has brushless motors. The camera is pretty good, but it's not great or anything. I didn't expect it to be great. And what else can I say about it? Oh, it's not very good in the wind at all, really. Anything more than a slight breeze is not good. So, why you shouldn't buy this? I don't know if you, I think if this is all you can afford, save up and buy like a decent brand. You know, like 10 minutes fly time, not very good range. I mean, it's okay to just mess around with, but just go save up for a FIMI or a DJI. Like, if you know you're going to be into drones and you buy this as a first drone, might as well just skip the first drone and buy a decent drone, because if you got a good drone after you had this, you're probably never going to use it again. Like, I'll probably just give this to a kid or something. And I've watched so many videos on drones lately, and anything like by this brand. This company makes a lot of different brands, a lot of different drones, and this is probably their best one. There's a 600 and an 800 and 900, and they all look pretty bad to me. Holy Stone drones don't look that great. There's a couple good ones, but they cost more than DJI, so it doesn't make any sense. And like I said, Seafly, the Mini 2 looks really good, and the Tenzing Atom 1 and 2 looks really good as well. So, or DJI, you can't go wrong with DJI. Actually, I have 2 drones that I just ordered not too long, a while ago, and I just got my DJI Mini 4K in the mail. I'm going to do a video on that one now very soon, probably later today. And I got a FIMI Mini 3 ordered as well, and I should get that probably next week. So anyway, like, if you do buy this, I know a lot of people are tempted to buy the cheapest thing they can find. If this is all you can afford, it's all you can afford, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it for anything. If you're only going to use this once or twice, that's fine, but if you want to use this every now and again, like pretty often, I can't recommend it at all. You get what you pay for. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.